I think with Caps, it's kind of easier to play because obviously he's really talented, he's really good, and even though Perks was really good too, then I feel like Caps is just a beast, so.
Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by G2 Jankos after another game against IG that didn't quite go your team's way, of course. What can you already tell us kind of went wrong from your perspective from this game?
I think IG was like more on the same page than we were, and I think we just made more mistakes basically. I think they played quite well, but I think the game was in our hands and we just kind of let it slip through.
Yeah, there were a lot of moments where G2 was almost ahead, or at least even going even in fights, getting advantages here and there. Did that motivate the team in comms to push for and play more aggressively? Because I felt like this game definitely felt a lot more winnable than the first IG game you guys played.
I think that the first game the draft was just like not so good, and I think in this game we had way better preparation and way better draft, and that's why also we didn't really lose early game. We were like kind of evenish. It didn't really like push us to go crazy in comms though. I mean, we tried to make it calm, but it was not always so calm. So I think we have a lot of feedback to go through before next matches.
Overall, though, the tournament has been going well for G2, ignoring the one PvP game and the IG series, of course, but you guys did go 2-0 against SKT, for example. So do you think there are already a lot of positives to be drawn for the G2 team so far?
I mean, I think we are playing quite well from ahead, but sometimes when we are behind, it kind of like we play worse. Like, for example, the game against PvP we had, or the 2 games against IG, whereas we can get easy lead and then we make mistakes as any other team. So I think there's, like I mentioned, a lot of feedback, but I mean for sure that playing 10 games in 5 days is good for us, like getting as much experience as we can as as a team in international stage.
Sure. So let's talk a bit about your growth as a player, since we didn't have the chance to talk at LEC yet, actually, this split. You've now spent an entire split jungling for Caps instead of Perks as before. What are some of the differences between playing for those 2 mid laners?
I mean, I think Perks communication is like I'm not sure if I would say it better, but Perks communicates way more than Caps does. So I think our mid-jungle synergy was better, but I think with Caps, it's kind of easier to play because obviously he's really talented, he's really good, and even though Perks was really good too, then I feel like Caps is just a beast, So I think playing with Caps is a bit different, and our synergy could improve, but I mean, he's just good.
He definitely is pretty good. I think everyone agrees there. And of course, you also got to raise your very first LCS/LEC trophy after so many years of competitive play. Was that a very special moment for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think being able to win the championship for me for the first time in my life was really good. After so many years, actually getting good enough or having like strong enough team to be able to win the championship. Feels good, man.
It was probably a way of confirmation of what everyone had already known and seen for years, and then just it's there, the title is there, 100%. That kind of stuff. So does that help your legacy in a way, in your view as well, or do you not care for that at all and just try to play your best game right now?
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, obviously when I lived the Cub, it was like a great honor and privilege to be able to show that we are the best. But I mean, it doesn't really matter in the big picture, right? Then what comes after is MSI and then Summer Split and Worlds and everything. So I think it's just keep grinding, basically.
That's the way of a pro player. Now, for potentially semifinals, you'll likely get to face SKT right now, given how the standings are right now. Excited about that best of 5?
Yeah, I mean, I think SKT will show way more basically in a BO5 scenario than they did in BO1s. Simply because one time we caught them off guard, one time they had just bad draft, and I feel like this team will be for sure stronger. I think we can beat them. I just think that they should be better, than they were.
And overall, do you think that G2 being so right now incredibly strong, only losing to IG, do you think that's also an indicator of just Europe as a region growing stronger? And that, for example, looking at Worlds potentially in the future, if we were to send you guys Fnatic Origin as an example, that Europe could have a really, really good run again like last year?
I think it's too early to say. I think that overall Western teams are better than they were, and Eastern teams are worse. With the exception of IG, I guess, that just smells on everyone. But I mean, I think that we will see during Worlds. You know, it's way too early to say who will actually be good during Worlds, which region will come on top.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, playing against Ning must have been an interesting experience. How did you enjoy playing against him so far?
I mean, I think Ning is really good. I think the way he plays on the map is good, and I think, you know, he paths in a way where he's ahead of you, but he also brings a lot of pressure. So I think, you know, he's like that player to watch, I would say. He's also really crazy, like always going forward, you know. But I mean, I think he's really good.
Yeah, those backside plays at times were phenomenal. Now, is there anything you would like to say to the G2 army, the G2 fans watching from home?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to thank to all the support to our fans. We are just trying to, you know, our best during the MSI. We have a few games left, and I mean, few games we can go all the way to the final. But we have 2 games left in the group stage, and then we are going to a BO5, and we'll try to show that we can transition our play from groups to semis and prove that Europe is, you know, a really strong region and go all the way to the finals and lift the cup.
Very excited for that. Thank you so much, Jankos, for your time, and a hashtag for the other people that watch until the end.
Hashtag G240, right?
It's the random one for the tournament. Thank you so much for your time. This was Darius from the Shotcaller. I hope you guys had a good day. See you guys then. Bye-bye. We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnovic, Thomas Göttel, Etienne, Erich Althaus, Lukas Legal, Lazy Raven, Lama Vyuta, and Adam Novosviat for your very special support, and of course also all the people whose names you see scrolling past you. Without you guys, we would have closed down probably a while ago. So thank you so much for your help. Thank you.